Hey, what's up, guys? This is Gabe, and I'm interviewing
Russel, Talukder.
and he got top 8 at the RMC Dawn of Majesty charity event, 83 players. And what did you play today?
So I played Altergeist today.
And how did that do for you?
It performed exactly as I expected it to. Nobody expected trap cards, or people weren't as prepared for trap cards. So the deck just performed admirably. As a solid matchup across the board versus pretty much most of the meta. I would say its bad matchup is probably combo-based decks such as Dragon Link, Drytron, just because a lot of the trap cards that interact with, specifically Drytron, they don't do anything against it, like Torrential, Ice Dragon Prison, although you don't play Ice Dragon Prison dice anyway, but yeah. So
yeah, it has a lot of good matchups, guys. The deck's insane. Like, I was watching it throughout the night. He's just like waxing people.
Yeah.
So let's just get into the deck profile. Let's start with the main deck.
Yeah. So for the main deck, standard Altergeist lineup. You know, three fakers, 3 marionetters. Whoops.
Oh, and if you guys, for some of you in Colorado that knows Russell, he's definitely an Altergeist god out here. So he does pretty well with the deck.
The 3 mil you see, the Silks.
Very cool.
And the Konkiri. Pretty standard ratio. This doesn't change. If Konami ever decides to print Kukri, this will change, but that's never going to happen. So look at your hopes up.
We can hope. Alright, let's see what else you got cooking.
And then for the monster hand traps, we play the 3 Ash. So that's it.
Really?
No bells, no Veilers, like the Zeus build. And the reasons for that is because when you're drawing for turn, I don't like having dead cards in hand in any kind of control deck, especially a trap deck like this. You want all your cards to be live as soon as you pick them up. So that's why I just decided to play better trap cards.
Sure.
And in general, the Ash is the only exception because this deck just gets shit on by Red Eyes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Red Eyes Dragoon. So you need the Ash in case, just to negate the Red Ice Fusion.
Right.
Strictly the only reason. Otherwise, I wouldn't even play this card.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes
personally.
Sense. For sure.
But you know, most Altergeist lists that you'll see on the web, you know, they play X amount of hand traps too.
Yeah.
So.
Not for sure. Sweet.
So that's that, and then I played Prosperity as opposed to Extrav for today's event. So normally. I like to play Extrav in a control-based deck because you value card economy, especially in a deck like this. Having card advantage in a control deck is huge. My only reason that I decided to play Prosperity as opposed to Extrav is because I expected people to play the Despia Dogmatica deck.
Okay.
And I knew people would be on that, would be playing Maximus.
Oh, I see.
So I wanted the Intis target for the Maximus to punish them. So this is the only reason why I decided to play today.
That's some pretty good foresight for a decision between the two pots.
Yeah,
I like that. That's cool.
Card's fine. You know, there's always going to be a debate between which is better. Personally, I think they're equally as good. Another thing too with Prosperity is that it helps you dig into your sided cards better. And when we go along with the profile, you'll see what side cards I'm playing and why this card would be better versus Extrav.
For sure.
So that's that. Standard Altergeist trap lineup, 3 spoofing, 2 protocol, and then what's different between my list today is I'm playing 2 manifestation as opposed to 1.
Okay.
Playing the 2 allows you to OTK a lot easier with Geist. Doing the double Hexia play with the Marionette on board and the Link Karibo. And another thing too is there's a lot of spell and trap bait that's being played. So the second manifestation comes up where you can just banish it to recycle your protocol back too. It can also recycle your other manifestation. So that was the reason for the second manifestation. Post side, I usually just side one out.
Gotcha.
Anyway, you don't need to play 2. But it's worth trying out. It didn't really hurt me today, so.
For sure.
Then I played 3 Imperm, pretty standard. Emperor Faker is FTK versus most deck. I did not get to resolve today, which is why I didn't get first place.
RIP.
But
I guess.
yeah, I mean, this card just hits everything in the format. Like, it's not really.
Rocky Mountain Collectibles #1.
Indeed, yes.
Sorry about that, guys.
Don't worry, guys. We'll edit it out.
Yeah, we'll edit that in post.
So yeah,
Sheesh.
not much to be saying about that. And then tech trap cards, the 3 torrentials. People don't respect this card. People kind of actually forgot about it, that it exists.
Yeah, I definitely saw that the last game.
Yes. So this definitely won me like a lot of games today. It just hits everything in the format. Tri-brigade, prank kids if they don't respect it, but with prank kids if they don't respect it.
Right.
Didn't really get to play any tri-brigades, but
It's pretty good against Dragonlink too.
yeah, Dragonlink too. It's good against. It's just good against a lot of decks, even road decks too. So
Yeah, they can't activate the seal on their turns, so you can punish them pretty hard for
Exactly.
playing around them.
And then 2 Crackdown. I always love this card in this deck. It just generates you so much tempo. Like against Outlaws, you'll just take their Golden Lord. Against Pranks, you just take their normal summon, Zoo, Tri-Brigade. Card's just phenomenal. You can use that for link fodder for whatever play you want to do. I don't know, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's
Against
pretty solid.
Striker, you just take their link.
That's
and,
true.
and then they're just kind
No
of
one predicts it either.
Yeah, nobody predicts it. Yes, it's susceptible to spell trap removal. But
They'll shotgun before they save it for that.
yeah, exactly. They'll just shotgun usually so.
That's cool.
And no, because so the issue that you'll end up having is you won't have enough spell and trap zones if you play too many continuous trap cards in Geist. Because normally what your end board looks like is you'll have the spoofings and the protocol up, and like at least one solemn, and then you have 2 zones that are free. Maybe there'll be like another spoofing or whatnot. So that's why.
I mean,
And then the old man. Oh, actually, I forgot. Yes, the old man package.
Very cool.
The old man says no. 3 strikes, 3 judgments.
And I'm guessing that last card is probably IO.
And the
Very
Exodia,
toxic.
Exodia card is IO.
Very toxic.
You activate this card against most matchups, you're gonna win.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I actually almost lost, funny enough, to Virtual Worlds using this card, but I only decided to activate it just to activate Faker in hand.
that's how I know you don't know. If it's in the middle of the top.
But most times, it will win you the game.
For sure.
If
Konami,
not-
please ban.
Yes, please ban it. Now, extra deck. We did Artemis, since we're playing Prosperity Package. 1 Artemis, 1 Link Rebo,
Yep.
1 Anima for the Link
Anima's cool.
ones.
I like Anima.
Yeah, but normally I didn't get to punish anyone today with this. It's usually just a Prosperity Banish target.
For sure.
So that's the Link ones. And then
The most insane hand ever.
3 Hexia, 1 Prime Banshee. This is I don't think this will ever change, even with Prosperity. You really only need 2, but sometimes the 3rd Hexia actually does come up in rare occasions, so you want it. And Prime Banshee, there's like cool plays you can still do with it. It never came up today, but it's just there. It's there just in case. It's pretty standard. And then I play Lina. So this card is very good because it enables you to do the Axis play in Altergeist a lot easier by linking off Marionetter, since the light, with any other monster. So you do Lina, and then if you use its effect, summon a monster underneath its own, make Celine. Celine summons any Altergeist
cool.
monster, and then you make Axis that way. So this enables the Axis play a lot easier. And then the Nightmares, Phoenix, Unicorn. Never summoned them. They're just there.
Very cool.
They're just Prosperity targets, honestly. Ningirsu, you need to play this card in Altergeist for Dragoon. Dragoon is an FTK against your deck, so
For sure.
you need some kind of out for it. It didn't come up today, it's just another Prosperity target. Celine and Access Code, never got to summon them.
What was that?
But you want the option to have them so it enables your OTKs.
Very cool.
And then the reason why I'm playing Prosperity personally is just the Intis, just to respect the Dogmatica deck.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because I knew people were going to be playing Maximus with that deck. today. So that's what these were for. That's why I play Prosperity too.
Did you play any Dogmatica?
I did not.
Very cool.
So
Perfect. This is why we build decks, guys.
yep. Now extra deck. So the reason why Prosperity is good is because what it can dig for. So Evenly is a good example. Evenly Faker is FTK. I wish I got to resolve it, but it never happened. And then I ran 3 different Dimension Grounds.
Oh, that's a lot of hate. 3 evenly, 3 DDG. Sheesh.
Yeah, so this is strictly for combo decks. Prank Kids, Drytron, Dragon Link, you name it. You activate this, they'll literally pass.
Oh yeah.
It's probably one of the best traps you can play this format. It's chainable to spawn trap hate. I mean, it's what more can you ask for? So 3 of those. And then I played Secret Village, 2 Secret Village as opposed to 3. The reason I play 2 is because it's the same theory with any kind of control deck. You don't want dead cards and multiple dead cards in your hand. So if you end up drawing multiple field spells and you already have this live, then
That was what it was.
that other
Straight up.
card,
That's
that
what it
other
was.
field spell that you have in hand could be something else.
Sure.
And Prosperity could just dig for this as well. Saw this multiple times today. Won me so many games today. If you're playing Geist, you should be playing this over Anti-Spell.
It's faster.
It's faster. Your deck just uses this card real easily.
Makes sense.
And then I ran 3 Broken Line. This
Very
is
cool.
This is for combo decks going second. You just set it underneath the zone,
Yeah.
like the Herald or whatever the Dragon Link board is.
Appaloosa, Link Monsters.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Makes sense.
They activate something, they try to negate, you activate this, you generate so much tempo.
Yep.
So, yep, 3 of those.
And that's for going second?
It's for going second that you cite those in. And then 2 Sphere Modes
Okay.
and 2 Kaijus.
Oh, very cool. Okay, so Noda Striker, Noda Big Combo Deck.
Noda Combo Decks, Noda Striker, mainly Noda Dragoon for these.
Gotcha.
And Spear Modes, I didn't get to resolve them today, but I've played them in the past in like extravaganzas,
Yeah.
and this just wins you games.
Oh yeah, no, I can see it. It's a blowout. It's definitely a blowout.
Yeah, it's a huge blowout card. Yeah, people just don't respect it. Like, people don't respect Kaiju-esque monsters,
Yeah.
I guess, for lack of a better word. But yeah.
Well, thank you, Russell, for that deck profile, and once again, congrats on top 8 at the RMC Dawn of Majesty charity event. Hope to see you at more and just keep doing well. All right, guys, peace out.